everyone, welcome to the Southgate Arts and Cultural Tour. My name is Georgia and I'll be your tour guide this morning. Before we get into it, I'd like to get to know you all a little bit better. Considering we are on an arts and cultural tour, share with everyone what are your favourite forms of art.
I love seeing dinosaurs, like the bones.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you like the historical
Yeah, the
side of
history
art?
side.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know, maybe just general, like the other people.
On today's tour, we will be visiting some of Southbank's many arts and cultural locations. The first stop for today will be at the Queensland Art Gallery of Modern Art, or QA GOMA for short. This is just a very small walk from where we are now. Once we have finished there, we will head over to our second location, to the Queensland Museum. We'll then move on to the third location, which is the Queensland Performing Arts Centre, or QPAC for short. Then to finish the tour, we will head over to the fourth location at the Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre. Today we'll be doing a 1.36 kilometre walk together. There will be plenty of opportunities to take toilet breaks and chances to fill up your water bottles if needed. I'd like to go through our safety briefing with you. Always stay close together between the locations so that we won't lose anyone. Always keep to the paths and walkways and try not to spread out too much, as we could block the pathway for people walking past. Always be aware of your surroundings, and if anyone does get injured or is feeling unwell, let me know so that I can assist you and get any further help if needed. Make sure that you have applied sunscreen, have a hat, and your water bottle. If anyone didn't bring a hat or a water bottle, I do have some spares with me, and if anyone needs sunscreen, I did bring that as well. Hey Mel, we've just arrived at our first stop. Thank you. Okay, so before we go in, just a reminder, don't touch any of the artwork because that could damage it. So look with your eyes and everything and make sure you have a decent distance between everything. And at the moment they are also doing construction. So they are changing some of the exhibits. So we may not be able to see everything, but we will still be able to see enough in there for today's tour. Okay, so our first stop for today is GOMA. So GOMA is one of Brisbane's most beloved art galleries. So between both GOMA and the Queensland Art Gallery, they both hold over 17,000 works of historical, modern and contemporary art and stage dynamic programs of Australian and international exhibits. Like, follow me, we'll keep looking around. So the Queensland Art Gallery in particular, it opened on the 29th of March in 1895 and in the now demolished Town Hall building. And it only displayed 38 pictures, 1 marble bust and 17 engravings, which is really astonishing compared to the 17,000 that we have in the two buildings now. Okay, so after 87 years of the Queensland Art Gallery and GOMA moving throughout multiple complexes, the first permanent site opened on the 21st of June 1982. In 2004, the construction of the Gallery of Modern Art commenced after asking a Sydney-based company, Architectus, to design GOMA in 2002. By 2014, there were more than 10 million visitors to both the Queensland Art Gallery and also here at GOMA. Okay, so this here is one of the many artworks that you can see here at both the Queensland Art Gallery and GOMA. So the exhibitions based at the Queensland Art Gallery at the moment are Rob McPherson's Lost Drovers, A Fleeting Room art collection, the Manajira Story, and the International Art Collection. All of these are free to see. In GOMA, the exhibitions that are currently on display are Purple Rain, James Turrell's Nightlife 2018, Tow Road, and The World Turns. These exhibitions are also free to see. Okay, so before we continue, does anyone have any questions they'd like to ask me? I do. Can you tell me about the toilets? So the toilets are just down there and to the right. Okay. So if you want, we can have a Mochu's videos, drawings and writings are inspired by science fiction and Indian art history, and he constantly questions how we perceive reality and represent our visions of the future. So here we have a little video of one of his pieces. Okay, so working with the lineage of psychedelic art, Cool Memories of Remote Gods 2017 examines the fascination with non-Western cultures in 1960s counterculture. As a member of the young generation, Mochu follows the hippie trail in India today to find the kicked and decaying remains of the counterculture's spiritual journey. Mochu proposes that these remnants of the recent past can teach us about the possibilities of tomorrow. Okay, so some upcoming exhibitions that may interest you and tempt you coming back to this wonderful art gallery will be launching this year and mid next year. So starting on the 24th of November is the 9th Asia Pacific Triennial of Contemporary Art, or APT9 for short. Starting at the same time is the APT9 Kids Exhibition, and then starting on the 29th of June 2019 will be quilting. Okay, can you imagine what this area was like before the Queensland Art Gallery was constructed? No? Okay. So the site which the gallery is now built on was only just a wide span of grass littered with a few buildings sitting on the edge of the Brisbane River. Now this area is taken up by 270,000 square feet of extraordinary artwork.
Yes, I just hurt my leg.
Your leg, which one?
This one.
That one? Okay, do you need ice or anything on it?
I think I need to hurt it.
Okay, so I'll just quickly bring an ice pack for you. It won't be too long. I got an ice pack for you. Okay.
Okay, you feel
Does that
better?
feel better? Okay.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Okay, so while we're here, would you like to just have a quick look around and have a look at all of the paintings and everything? And remember, don't touch anything. Just have a nice distance between everything. Get more information about these paintings, so you just in general. Yeah. Okay, so the Queensland Art Gallery and the Gallery of Modern Art have a website which will have more information about the exhibits and artwork and the upcoming pieces that you may be interested in seeing. And you can also visit the South Bank Visitor Information Centre, and they have brochures and things like that which also tell you about the events that are happening, and you can also talk to the people there at the Information Centre and they will be able to give you more information about that as well. We've just gotten to our second stop. Thanks, bye. So the second stop for today is the Queensland Museum. So for over 150 years, the Queensland Museum has been home to documentation, discovery, preservation and sharing of Queensland's natural and cultural heritage. Over 1 million items and specimens that make up the state collection, telling the ever-changing story of Queensland. In 1868, the Queensland Philosophical Society founded the Queensland Museum in Brisbane on the 20th of January, operating from a room set aside on the Queen. Just like the Queensland Gallery of Modern Art, the Queensland Museum had multiple homes throughout its years of being open.
in 1986, the Queensland Museum reopened in its current spot today, here in the heart of Brisbane's cultural bush. Queensland Museum is constantly presenting a diverse range of exhibitions that are continuously changing, each telling stories of Queensland. Exhibitions that are currently running include the ANZAC Legacy Gallery, the Energex Plesiosaurus Plates, Lost Creatures, Monkeys, A Primate Story, Sparklab Science Centre, and Wild State. All of these exhibitions are free to explore, except for Monkeys, A Primate Story, which is on display from the 29th of September to the 28th of January. Tickets cost $12 for adults, concession and children, and $10 for family of two adults and 2 children. And if you are a My Museum members, it'll cost $10. Upcoming events and activities occurring at the Queensland Museum become a Sparklab ambassador running from 26th of September to the 14th of December, and After Dark starting on the 16th of November, running between 5:30 and 9 p.m. Okay, how many natural history specimens do you think the museum had by 2011? Okay, so as of the 31st of December 2011, there were more than 3,774 natural history species here at the museum. Yeah.
Hey, where can we get more information about this? I'm really interested. Yeah.
Okay, so you can visit the Queensland Museum website and it'll have information about the exhibit and show and opening times and things like that, as well as like what, how long the exhibit is. And as I said earlier, you can also go to the Information Centre and they'll have brochures and things like that, and you can have a flip through at your own time, and you can also ask for the kids that work there, because they will have more personal experience.
Thank you.
Hey Mel, just telling you that we've arrived at our third stop. So yeah, cool, thank you. The land in which the Queensland Performing Arts Centre is built on is the traditional home of the Jagera and Turrbal people. The surrounding areas of the southern bank of the Brisbane River was originally known as Turrbilla, or also Place of Rats. The first ever theatre built in South Bank was Crofts Amphitheatre, opening in 1847 on Russell Street near the site of QPAC. The best known theatre that was built in South Brisbane was the Cremorne Theatre, that was opened in 1911 and occupied part of the site of today's Queensland Art Gallery on the corner of Melbourne Street and Stanley Quay. This was initially an open-air theatre which was named the Cremorne Gardens, owned by John Neil McCallum. From the 1920s onwards, the Cremorne presented legendary Australian performers including Roy Grenade, Will Craney, George Wallace, Judy Hayes, and the Cremorne Ballet Girls. Unfortunately, the Cremorne was destroyed by fire in 1954. Preliminary work began in 1976 and the Queensland Performing Arts Centre officially opening by His Royal Highness the Duke of Kent on the 20th of April 1985. Since first opening, QPAC has welcomed over 20 million visitors to performances, free events, workshops and outdoor performances. There have been more than 26,000 performances that have taken place in one of the centre's 4 venues. Many of these featuring some of the world's most significant artists and major presentations. The exhibit we are visiting here at QPAC is the Tony Gould Gallery, named after the founding director of QPAC. The Tony Gould Gallery features items from the QPAC collection, local collectors, and touring exhibitions. with a recurring theme of celebrating live performance. So, how many dressing rooms do you think are here at QPAC? 40? 500?
Yeah.
A little bit too much. So in total there are 50 dressing rooms, but ironically they are numbered to 52. The unlucky number 13 isn't on a dressing room door, and number 1 isn't used either. So the Queensland Performing Arts Centre website will have lots of information for you guys if you would like to research anything else on it, if we don't meet all your needs today. And if you would like to, after our tour today, you could head down to the South Bank Visitor Information Centre, and they have pamphlets there which will show you what performances are coming up this year as well as next year. So if you'd like to come back and see a performance, you can go there and have a look. So we'll just go in and have a look at the Tony Gould Gallery.
One of Brisbane's artists, Bruce Reynolds, was commissioned to complete artworks for the Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre here on Grey Street. The art in place is made up of 5 paintings, 16 wall panels and 6 sculptures. He makes his artwork from lino pave photography as well as architecturally integrated relief work on concrete and Axminster carpet. Through his pursuit of unusual materials, his interest grew between patterns, history and building of the environment. The Grey Street ground floor foyer is home to the main showcase of Reynolds' artwork. The architectural design is a unifying force for the artwork, with the building providing an ideal setting and creating a moment where architect and artist come together. Pamphlet, which is Reynolds' largest public artwork to date, comprises external installations of polyhedral forms, alcove lino collages and scattered relief panels, hand-carved with various colourless patterns. The artwork is named after Thomas Pamphlet, a convict and castaway who was marooned in Moreton Bay and led John Oxley to the Brisbane River. In Reynolds' work, which he described as ambitious, he draws together elements of early settlement of the Brisbane River, the landscape, trade, industry and the current use of the Brisbane Convention Exhibition Centre. His gem installations feature images of South Bank during the 2011 floods. Does anyone know how long Bruce Reynolds has been involved in the arts? 40 years. 40 years? Close. So Reynolds' art career has spanned for over 30 years in Australia and abroad as an arts practitioner and educator. Although he was trained as a painter, Reynolds works across 2D and 3D media and integrates methods of photography, painting, sculpture and relief in his practice. He's worked on architectural scales, contributing public art to Brisbane as well as creating art projects in Singapore. Does anyone have any questions?
I have a question. Where is Bruce Reynolds' artwork located?
Okay, so he has a number of his artworks located on the ground floor of the exhibition centre, and he also has quite a few of them located in one of the conference rooms here.
Brings us to the end of our tour today. I really hope you all enjoyed the locations we went to and have learned something new. So our highlights from today were, our first stop was at QA Goma, where we were able to experience such wonderful and inspirational pieces of artwork, walking throughout the South Bank parklands along the river. Our second stop was the Queensland Museum, where we were able to learn about things we may not know and also go on more in depth on things that we did know about. Our third stop was the Tony Gould Gallery at QPAC, where we were able to see some amazing costumes and props that were used in past performances at QPAC. And finally, our last stop was visiting the Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre, where we were able to experience the beauty behind some of Bruce Reynolds' pieces of art. As most of you have learnt today, South Bank is the heart and main precinct for all things arts and culture. It was an honour of mine to be able to take all of you around today to experience what South Bank has to offer. Does anyone have any questions? If you'd be interested to know more information about these destinations or just the South Bank area in general, Be sure to make a stop at the South Bank Visitor Information Centre, where they can personally help you with questions and queries, and also will have a wide range of brochures to flick through. Please feel free to continue discovering the arts and culture here at South Bank, as I only merely brush the surface of a big location, bursting with anything and everything arts and cultural related. Thank you yet again for choosing our tour and visiting South Bank. Have a wonderful day. Hey Mel, so we've just finished the tour. Everyone has headed home and everyone's all safe and everything. Okay, cool. See you soon. Bye.